Hey everybody, it's your friend Kevin with my friends Freddie the Teddy, and here we got Rufus the dog and Patrick the bear back there. Today's Monday, the 6th of March 2023, and this is your card of the day. All right, my friends, so once again, we're going to use Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine, images by Dan Craig. I want to point out something really quickly before I go ahead and lay the cards. Yesterday, I received an accusation that the way I read cards was actually incorrect. This individual was probably looking to, I don't know, besmirch my character. I don't quite know what, but the comment was that I really didn't know how to read tarot cards, that you are supposed to read cards right side up, and if you get a reverse card, you're meant to read them that way. That, I think, is up to interpretation. Many card readers, including the noted and respected teachers of mine, have said it really is a personal preference. And as a reader, we are a conduit from messages from the divine. And so if I choose to read a card right side up, that is really my choice. And that's really what my intuition says. So if any of you have any comments like that, I mean, I welcome anybody who feels like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, for sure. But that is really a constructive response to this issue. Anyway, on with the reading. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors from all realms who come of the light, who come of love, who come of peace, who come of strength, thank you for making me a conduit for your loving messages. I set the intention that whatever is learned from this oracle be for the highest good, the greatest good, the loving good of all concerned. So be it, and so shall it be. So we had one that just slid out like yesterday, so I rather like that. And here we go with, I'm just going to pick one from this fan of cards. Let's choose this one right here. So just as yesterday, we found one that became the, probably, I'd like to say, yesterday it seemed to be a bit like the significant matter. And then the second one happened to be the influence of it. So let's start with the first one, the Emperor. So the Emperor, to me, for today's reading, would be the significant card that goes with whatever this one is. But it will start with the Emperor as if the Emperor was the only card in the deck that presented itself. Today's energy is brought to by Archangel Michael, and we see Archangel Michael sitting on his throne with his orb of sapphire light and his great sword of white light, which God gifted him to cut ties that bind anyone to people, places, situations, stories, drama, negativity, and shadow work, to cut those energetic ties that hold us back, that create distractions, that are rooted somewhere in the past, and create the thoughts that stop us, that get in our way. The energy or the message that goes with this card is logic. Organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept leadership role, structure, and discipline. So this tells me that we're all being jostled. We're all being pushed and shoved. There are, and will be, as we move further into this month of March, many things that pop up that might cause us to lose our sense of organization, lose our sense of logic, and perhaps push our sense of trust. So in that, in order to restore it, keep it together, my own experience is to keep the heart open, filled with love and light, even though you're facing down some pretty difficult times and difficult people and challenges. The important thing is not to take it personally. Increase your success is increase your visualizations, increase your meditation, increase your spiritual connection to the divine and the universe, which is far more powerful than any one individual. Line up with folks who have like-minded intentions. when we come together, we become unstoppable. And when that energy lifts the vibration along with other people, you begin to feel that momentum moving forward. Whatever you want to achieve, you put your focus on and your energy to. And accept a leadership role with structure and discipline. We all have the capacity within us to lead, to be in charge, to be in front. The ego wants to keep us marginalized, wants to keep us back, wants to keep us in that space of the victim. No. This is not us. We have to take responsibility for stepping forward, but we can only do it if there is a structure in place and there's some discipline within ourselves that we follow. Now let's see what this second card has to say. Well, now here we've got the what looks like the page of water. And water is really all about thinking, ideas, emotions. We've got, well, it could be, is it air? Let me have a look. I might have got that wrong. We see somebody seated with their sword and butterflies waiting to emerge and transform. Again, we have this word logical perception, insightful, blunt, and exciting. Intellectual challenges, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenged to receive. Receive or review all documents very carefully. You know, I'm thinking that this is not, it's the page of air. I'm so sorry. I said the page of water. Going to read from the guidebook because this card really is one that I feel stumped by, and then I'll give my interpretation of the two together. It could be debated whether the page of air is the most challenging of all court cards. If you identify with this page, then you're brilliant, perceptive, realistic, logical, truthful, maybe a little bit too much, and blunt. Definitely too much. And yours is a mind that races at 100 miles an hour. You may also be prone to unintentional rudeness. Well, usually it's unintentional. Taking charge without permission and asking way too many questions. You can both be a dream come true and a nightmare for any project. Someone needs data analyzed. Oh, please, you can do that in your sleep. Someone needs brainstorming something. There's never been anyone more insightful than you. The challenge starts when the data analyst becomes within 3 hours of your thoughts. Oh, why the creator of information was such a moron. Exhaustion sets in for your listeners when the brainstorming turns into recitation of the multitude of reasons why your way is the only way. Honestly, it's not intentional. The use of the word moron wasn't meant to be an insult. It was just meant to be, well, factual. The page of air represents the perfect metaphor within you, wherein you want to shoot the messenger. I mean, like you really want to shoot him, but you can't, because his message was, well, frankly, it was brilliant. Okay, fine. It was a stroke of genius. Are you happy now? This is where you get to see the page's smug face. Words of awareness. Entertain the idea that you really don't know everything despite what you may think. Don't be mean. Think before you speak. Don't spread rumors. Stop being paranoid. Know that there is such a thing as being too assertive. Honestly, if you ask one more question, Now, this is retaining to people. It's a brilliant, quick, helpful, honest, clever, insightful, analytical, productive, suspicious, defensive, aloof, rumor-mongering person. This is someone who gets caught up in conspiracy theories and is unpredictable. This is somebody who reveals secrets, a repository of useful information. An indigo child, victim, mentally, high society, suicidal thoughts. It is, I would say, by reading that, somewhat challenging. When you place it with the Emperor, I would say that today's energy, if there's something troubling you, or if you feel like what you're doing is not being respected, not being considered, not being understood, and you're feeling a little bit like put upon, or you really are an accomplished, brilliant, intellectual individual who just doesn't feel seen, be careful. Do whatever you can do. Use your brilliance, use your light, use the gifts you have to tune into that kind of information. But at the same time, make sure you have a theme of love, of compassion, of understanding, and really have a bit of patience. This to me is sort of talking about an impatient person, that aloof person, that person who feels like they know a bit of a know-it-all. I'm not saying that's you, I'm not saying it's me. That can be the energy that you may be bumping up against. The Emperor, Archangel Michael, is really quite powerful enough to be able to remind you, just lean in, lean back, and watch for a bit. Try not to be a little sensitive. It's hard to do. It really is hard to do. It is a challenge. We can get caught up in our stories. Hold my hand up. We can get caught up when things don't go right, when things are not seeming right, and we get frustrated. We can get caught up in that blame game, drama mode. It's all right there. So today's energy, my friends, is, there may be secrets get revealed. There may be this sense in you that says that's wrong, and I'm not putting up with it, and I'm not having it. That's all ego, posturizing. There is a way that you can do the right thing. There is a way that you can seek advice from people like the Emperor. Got a situation, don't know what to do. Can you help me? And if someone's coming to you and saying, I've got a situation, I need your help, don't become smug, which I don't think you would be, but that's kind of the warning. Be careful, perhaps, and not to come across that way. We can all get annoyed with people, especially those of light, because other people want to come. I was reminded yesterday that when you are a source of light, a source of love, a source of peace, a source of all of this, you become like the light bulb and it attracts all these moths and bugs and all those things. That's kind of what we signed up to do. So we have to be a little bit more discerning in how we handle things like that. Anyway, I'm going into the weeds. My guides are saying enough, enough, enough. Let these people go and have whatever it is they need to be having. I love you. Thank you. Until tomorrow. Bye.